Hello YouTube. Today we're going to talk about the GW-9400, also known as the G-Shock Rangeman. First things first, let's talk about price. I got this watch for very cheap. I think I paid about $150, $160 for this watch. I believe that what they're going for now on Amazon is much more than that. But I believe I was very fortunate to get a good deal on this watch. Let's just take a quick look at it. On the back you can see the Rangeman mascot. Looks like some kind of cat holding a watch, or wearing a watch. So my impressions for this watch, it's a badass looking watch. Something about these four screws here just makes it look so awesome. And the way it's built, it's a solid watch. I don't know if you can tell from pictures or from this video, but in person, like, this is a hefty watch. It almost feels like a tank covered in rubber. Like, if that's a good way to describe anything. But yeah, as far as looks go, 10 out of 10. This is a badass looking watch. The color is great. The display is great. Now I know on this camera, I'm trying to hold this watch at an angle so you can. This is what it looks like in real life, in person. Like, if you were to look at it like this, you're like, man, that display is shit. But, from here, you can see it clear, and that's, that's what it's like in real life. The negative display, some people might complain about it. I have no issues with it. Granted, I'm sure there are versions of this watch without the negative display that are much clearer, but I have never had any issues with it. And I mean, even if I did, you've got the lume, and the light is perfectly fine, works great. The main functions of this watch, this is an ABC watch, so it's got the altimeter, barometer, and compass. Three features that I never use, but they are there. Yeah, I didn't buy this watch for its functions. I bought this watch because I am a basic bitch, and I just love the way how this watch looks. I am in the military, and one of my uniforms is the, that woodland camo, and this watch matches perfectly with that. So, main functions, you've got the mode button right there, adjust button right there. And then this button right, so this big button right here, this is how you access the ABC functions. So if you hit it, you've got the altimeter, compass, and then barometer. And yeah, to get out of it, you just hit the mode button once and you'll get back to time. And this watch will remember what function you were last using. So, we're last using altimeter, so it'll go there. But if we were to leave the ABC function in compass, and we went back to time and we hit the button again, we would start back at compass. And you'll know which function you're at based on how many beeps there are. So for, barometer, you'll get 3 beeps because it's the third one, and then 1 beep for altimeter, 2 beeps for compass, 3 beeps for barometer. And then what other functions we got? We got, what is this? World time, stopwatch, timer. What function is this? Alarm, sunrise and sunset. I love this function. This is probably one of my favorite features of this watch, the fact that it'll tell you sunrise and sunset. for most people, they couldn't care less of what time sunrise and sunset is. But being in the military, that's a very important, not very important, but it's important information to know. And so whenever I'm on duty, I'll wear this watch. This is my duty watch because I need to know when sunrise and sunset is. And then recall. I actually don't know what this function is for. I've never used it. So I'm sure it's some type of memory thing. Yeah, but just for your information, it's got a recall mode. And then this mode is, this is the multi-band 6 feature. So this watch syncs automatic. Well, you can set it to sync automatically every day to sync its time to the nearest radio tower. So this is just telling you that at 1:08 in the morning on July 25th, it synced up its time to the nearest radio tower. So awesome function. You never have to worry about setting this watch. And back to home. Another cool feature about this watch is this button right here. If you push it, depress it, it will automatically take you and start the stopwatch. So you just hit it and then it starts the stopwatch. And that's really convenient. I mean, granted, it's not that big of a deal to just have to cycle through the menus to get to your stopwatch function, but it's just that extra level of convenience, just having to hit that button once and you're going straight to the stopwatch. It's really awesome for workouts, or like for me, I have to lead PT, physical training, and that's a really useful feature, just being able to hit that button once and you're going straight to the stopwatch. Yeah. What else can I say? I guess the one complaint I have about this watch is that this ABC button is very easy to get to when you're wearing it. Like, so, if my hand moves back, I touch that button all the time. So at the gym, or if I'm doing anything that requires, using my hands, 9 times out of 10 I'll hit that freaking button and it just drives me off the ball. So if there was one recommendation I could give to Casio, would be to either push this button in a little bit deeper or increase the guards right here. But it's not a huge thing. I mean, everything else about this watch is awesome. Solidly built. As far as design or how it looks, I give it 10 out of 10. If you had to buy a G-Shock, I mean, it's hard to say buying just one, but this would definitely be on the top of that list. Yeah, I really hope you guys don't judge this watch based on the display visibility. Like, this camera is just not doing it justice. Like, looking at the information is on the screen, it's fine as long as you're looking at it in real life. I think I just need to invest in a better camera. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next watch review.